The Liberty Flames pick up their 25th win of the season, taking down the Stetson Hatters by a score of 65-53. Remy Gibbon here alongside Kelly Deo. And Kelly, I think it's fair to say when you hit 25 wins, this is a really special Liberty team.
Absolutely. First in the country to do it. Wow. Liberty receiving votes in all polls right now. They're ranked number 10 in the mid-major poll. They only have 2 losses on the season.
It's crazy.
They beat Virginia Tech this season. It has really been a remarkable year, and they are not done. They're looking to finish off the regular season, hopefully with a win against FGCU, who's coming to town on Thursday. And then, of course, ASUN tournament starts.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch the Flames this year. All right, let's take a look at the highlights and how this one went down. Early on, Stetson was attacking the paint.
Yeah, it started with Hargrove early on. She was able to get into the paint multiple times, taking advantage of some miscues on the Liberty defense. But that was what was working early, and unfortunately, Stetson was not necessarily able to go back to that in other quarters.
Another aspect that was working early, Bridget Redstadt. She would have a fantastic day, 24 points, 11 of 15 from the floor.
Yeah, she was terrific. 9 boards to go along with that one. Couple of assists. She was able just to make her presence known on the floor. She did it on the offensive glass as well.
Second half of this game, the Liberty defense came out to play. They were locked tight for a large part of it. Whenever Stetson would try to make a push, get back to within 8, they'd say no, and they'd create turnovers like you just saw. And then Hargrove on the other end, 19 points for her. You would think that Coach Bria would be thrilled to get 19 points from Hargrove and you'd be in a good spot, but not the case. She was the lone bright spot on this day for the Hatters.
Yeah, well, they needed her, and she came alive when it counted. Got a couple threes going. Those were one of few, but where Liberty was able to take advantage was off the ball screen. Iverson doing a good job setting up her player, getting him in position, going right over the top. Liberty was able to do that on multiple occasions, and that was a big part of their offense.
Take a look here at the final stats from this one. Liberty, neither team really strong from beyond the arc, but the rebound margin, Liberty averaging 13 this year, right back in their wheelhouse for this game.
Yeah, up 14 in this game. You see the assists were high for Liberty, but they didn't continue. They had 11 at the half, only 4 in the second half. Would have loved to see that number even go bigger. And then points in the paint. The area where Stetson beat FGCU in that win was in the paint. They dominated. This time, Liberty comes out and really takes advantage inside.
Let's take a look now at our stars of the game, presented by the Flame Central podcast. Bridget Redstadt, so close to hitting a new career high. Hargrove, we saw her, again, a brilliant performance by her. And then Maya Berkman getting another double-double.
Yeah, her 5th of the season, and she is really determined, or solidified herself, into one of the best post players in this conference. She does a great job with double, triple coverage. She's doing it all inside.
Yeah, she was terrific in this game. Well, once again, this coming Thursday, Flames taking on FGCU. Must-watch television. Absolutely. It is a mid-major top 10 matchup. Once again, the Flames win it by a score of 65-53.